We back at it. Lego Transformers Dark of the Moon Ironhide.
Class dismissed.
Damn, son, where'd you find...
You feeling lucky, punk? Easy, Ironhide.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Say here. Let's get right into it. Well, excuse me, Master Say, but may I be so bold as to offer you a sheesh for all your efforts? I'll allow it, but just this once. Okay, we finna make this video quick. No games, a quick transaction. So here we have D.O.T.M Ironhide in his GMC C4500 4x4 crew cab top kick pickup truck vehicle mode. And this is pretty much just my 2007 Ironhide mock that I did last video with a major artillery upgrade. To be specific, he's now got 2 brand new handguns, a battle blade, and I modified the design of the old cannons to make them look a lot more colorful and realistic. Oh. Now technically, if this design was really 100% accurate to the D.O.T.M action figure, Ironhide is actually supposed to have 2 battle blades and they're supposed to be able to connect. I only took the time to design 1 blade because mentally I am over Ironhide at this point. I wasn't even going to do a Dark of the Moon Ironhide review, but I figured since I have him here, I might as well just design at least most of his weapons really quickly and just pop out a D.O.T.M Ironhide review so I could get the most out of this model. Now what I really want to move on to next, and what I'm going to convert this guy into, is a Transformers Rise of the Beast battle trap. Nani? And that's actually going to be a little crazy because even though these guys both transform into pickup trucks, the proportions on ROTB battle trap are very different than the proportions on Ironhide here. So I'm gonna have to get a little crazy because you know we get crazy on this channel. Now, Ironhide is actually coming in at about 10 inches long in his vehicle mode, which is 2 inches taller than he is in his robot mode. And although I didn't plan on making this assault mode here, I gotta say I love the way it came out. Like all the guns and blasters and effects that are on this guy in this mode just make him look so menacing. And on top of all that, I now have a 3rd robot with their assault mode from Transformers Dark of the Moon completed. I started out with the D.O.T.M Optimus Primes.
Hey, yo!
Then I moved on to D.O.T.M Bumblebee.
Wow.
Oh, and best believe we got a D.O.T.M Sideswipe assault mode coming up one of these days as well. Best believe that. Now, before we get into Ironhide's robot mode, if you guys are interested in having me build or review your favorite Lego Transformers or mechs on the channel here, consider becoming a Super Say. The membership link for that is in the description. And on top of becoming a member, you also get access to all of my instructions. Do keep in mind though, I really only do instructions to my non-transformable builds and not the Transformers that I review. Okay, and now here we have Ironhide back in his robot mode, and looking extra spiffy, if I don't say so myself. Now, as I mentioned before, I added just a little bit of color to the cannons to make the front barrel of one blue and the front barrel of the other orange. And I actually didn't have any color embedded within the cannons with that previous version of 2007 Ironhide that I built last video, because I figured, you know, it won't be that much of a big deal not having the color in there. You know, it won't make that much of a difference, right?
No, God! No, God, please, no!
Biggest mistake I ever made in my life. Excuse me, Master Say, but may I advise you, it is not in your best interest to knock your $500 camera down whilst recording. Oh no, I didn't. You see, the editing just be so on point, we create the illusion that I did.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, now back to Ironhide here. Now the real reason why I didn't attempt to add the color into the cannons with the first version is because one of the cannons actually used a piece that didn't have any studs on the front portion of it, but still looked really accurate to the way in which Ironhide's cannon design looked. So I used that on the front portion of the cannon. But now, with the usage of that piece, since there's no studs on the front, there was no way to add any colored pieces to the front portion of the cannon. And I didn't want to have one cannon with color and the other cannon without color. So I redesigned the front portion of that studless cannon so that I could add pieces to the front of it, and the other one was already compatible with other pieces being added anyway. And then I added the colored cylindrical pieces to them, and I was like, okay, but then I added the blaster effects to them, and I was like, my guy, my boy, my youth, Bumbleclad! This looks 10 times better.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, we gotta calm it down. We gotta calm it down. If you guys are interested in seeing my Transformers Dark of the Moon Bumblebee or my Transformers Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime, I'll leave the link to those videos at the end of this one.